then please send a text to Eleanor Stubley of the UGA Sportscom office in a chat session. Also, remember to please mute your microphones until you ask a question to minimize the background noise. And then one last reminder that live streaming is not allowed. We'll start with JT, followed by Coach Smart. Our first question tonight, we'll go to Anthony Dasher, followed by Brandon Sudge. Anthony, go ahead.
All right. JT, hey, congratulations on tonight. I know kind of where to start. It's the first time we've had a chance to speak with you, but just how long have you been waiting for this opportunity? And you just explain, it's maybe better for the coaches, I don't know, but why is it taking so long for you to get this opportunity?
Yeah, thank you, first of all. And yeah, you said it right there. That is not my decision. I've been getting healthy, getting as many reps as I can on the scout team, trying to get with the receivers as much as I can, making sure I know the playbook and just getting ready. But yeah, it feels really good. This is the first time I've taken a snap since August 31st, 2019, in a whole nother part of the country. And I really couldn't be happier, couldn't be more appreciative to Coach Smart, Coach Monken, and this whole team.
Hey, great. Hey, can you kind of tell me when you were comfortable to kind of take this role? When did you feel like your knee was healthy enough? When did you feel like mentally you would say like okay, I'm ready to go play? And then also, what were your emotions on the last drive there as victory formation and everybody chanting your name there?
Gotcha. Great question. So first with the knee and confidence, I really haven't had much struggle with confidence in my knee. To be honest with you, I think some of that comes from playing the quarterback position, not being asked to do all too much that would really put a knee, especially a right knee, and my back knee in that much discomfort, or to be in a position where I could potentially feel like I hurt it again. It's just been a progression over time, feeling a lot better. I feel really good right now in terms of knee health and overall body health. And then in terms of emotions at the end on the victory formation, it started to sink in a little bit. It still really hasn't yet, that I got to play football again. I've really just felt a lot of gratitude for my family, for this team, for this coaching staff, for everyone for really helping me get back on my feet and play football again.
We'll next go to Paul Newberry, followed by Mark Weiser.
Let me get unmuted there. JT, did you ever imagine after so long away that the first game, was this ever in your mind, a game like this, 401 yards and 4 TDs?
Absolutely. It's something you visualize and dream about. You putting up the numbers is, it's great and all, and it's, something you want to do. But, we weren't even paying attention to the numbers or, any of that. It was just executing what Coach Monken called, and I think he dialed up a phenomenal game plan. Receivers did a great job of winning. And, the whole line starting up with Trey Hill, calling out the protections, helping me out and, keeping the whole thing going. It was just a great job from all of us.
Hey, JT, can you tell us what brought you to Georgia? The opportunity, was it Coach Monken's offense? Did you think it was a good fit with his pro background? What exactly brought you here?
Both of those, absolutely. I think Coach Smart is all about winning no matter what. It's it's something I really respect. I think he does so much himself for the team. He is completely selfless. He is here to help these guys win games and help us achieve our goals. So that's one thing. Two, I absolutely love the state of Georgia. I had been in the South one time for the Manning Passing Academy, and I fell in love with it when I was down in Louisiana. And then absolutely Coach Monken's offense, just getting to talk with him through Zooms when I was in the transfer portal. I knew he was a guy I'd love to play for.
We'll next go to Chip Towers, followed by Dean Legge.
Yeah, just two questions. One on football, JT. What about being able to do this with the run game struggling such as it was? It looked like you guys were trying really hard to get some kind of a run game going. And then, the offense itself, was that – did you know this was what you were going to have to do today, go deep? You went deep a bunch.
So in terms of the run game, I think first you got to give a lot of credit to Mississippi State and that front six and really the D coordinator too as well. They ran a bunch of stunts. They were doing a great job of playing right into it. And those guys are physical, tough dudes. It's a really good defense, if I'm being honest. And then also with that, when we on film we've been such a great run team, and I think we had to prove ourselves in the passing game a little bit. So they came out and they played a little more cover zero, no safeties. They put a little more man. Really, I think it was their emphasis to try and stop Zeus and Cook from, taking it up on him. And then, no, I did not think we would have to come out and be throwing the ball that much. But, that's football. You play the game, see their game plan, see what they're trying to stop, and then you counter it.
Hey, JT, I don't want to read into it too much. You said a couple of times that you were thankful to play football again. Did you think it was that serious coming off of the injury? And then secondly, are we to expect 400-yard passing from you every single game?
What do you mean by the first question?
Well, like I said, I don't want to read into it too much. You've said you were thankful to play again. Did you think the knee was –
Oh, no, I did not think it was the end-all, be-all. Just thankful that I do get to play football. It's been a long time since I've taken a game snap. It feels great to do it again. And then what was the second question again?
Are you going to throw for 400 yards every game?
We love putting up good numbers, and if the situation presents itself, I'll throw George the ball, I'll throw Kieris, Jermaine the ball, D-Rob, all of them. I'll throw them the ball every time. But if you get a team playing soft, well, I would have no problem giving Zamir and Cook the ball and Kenny and Kendall and all those guys the ball every single play.
We'll next go to Mike Griffith, followed by Jay Grow.
Yeah, JT, can you just talk about the confidence of putting that ball deep? I mean, you were really pushing it downfield. I know that's what they were giving you, but it just seemed like in a lot of those situations, even third down throws, it was fearless. Did you read that right off the ball, or was that something that happened as the play progressed?
Yeah, it was definitely something I saw. Again, they were trying to send a little more pressure. They were playing more one high and zero high than they had shown on film. But that's kind of the thing. If you have George Pickens and Jermaine Burton, if you're not going to throw it up to them, don't recruit them. George will make me look good. Jermaine makes me look good. Kieris makes me look really good when I underthrow a deep ball down the middle and makes a great play. If you're going to give one-on-one with George, Kieris, and Jermaine and all our guys, I'm probably going to want to make you try and show me that you can stop it.
JT, I wanted to ask you about that first drive. You hit the 28-yard pass, and then things kind of get a little bit shaky after that. How big was that in terms of allowing you to shake off the rush, shake off the jitters, and get back to your game?
That was huge. Yeah, it's a great question because that really was it. It's getting your first hit and throwing your first stupid throw. And that's what it was. It was a dumb throw, almost got picked, and then I got hit, and I was like, all right, it's football again.
We'll next go to Seth Emerson, followed by Augustus Stone.
Hey, JT, let me go back to preseason. When Jamie Newman opted out, people kind of assumed you would move in, that you were taking first-team snaps with Jamie. What happened at that point? Did you have any sort of setback with the knee, or to your mind, was it just performance-related that Dwan and Stetson moved ahead of you?
I was not cleared for the Arkansas game. Other than that, that's really, coach decision based. I think Jamie's decision was separate. I can't speak on it. I don't know everything about it. But no, I did not look into that as, like, oh, I got, something happened to me or anything. I was not cleared for Arkansas, and that was all, Coach Smart's decision.
Hey JT, this is Austin. So obviously you were able to develop a connection with multiple receivers tonight. Were you worried about that coming into the game, given the fact that you haven't had that many reps, I guess, with those receivers? Or, what was your confidence level like coming into the night?
Yeah, so there definitely was, I wouldn't say concerns, but it was something, that was in my mind. I had not thrown with those guys for a little while. But, when you have guys like George and Kieris and Jermaine and, guys that are going to be in the right spot when they're supposed to be, it's not really as much of, I have to have a million throws with them. I trust them to be in the right spot, and it's my job to put in the right spot.
We'll next go to Jeff Schultz, followed by Allison Mastrangelo.
Yeah, JT, following up an earlier question, you said you weren't cleared for the Arkansas game, but when did you feel ready to play, either both physically and mentally in your timing? When did you feel like you were ready to go out there and play this year?
I really appreciate Ron Corson, our head of training, because he really did wait till I was ready to play. I'd say as soon as I got cleared, I would say I was ready to go out and play football. But it absolutely should be said that I've progressed, a good amount since then, and we're still progressing every week to try and get, full strength and full health back there.
Hey, JT. I was more so curious, when did Kirby tell you this week that you were going to start? And did he kind of leave it out that it was your job moving forward, or it was kind of game by game?
I got called in on Monday, and he said, we're going to give you a shot, and we're going to go with you. And that was about the end of that. So, just go from there.
We'll next go to Maria Martin, followed by Connor Riley.
JT, you talked about that first drive. You had to shake off the cobwebs a little bit. At what point in the game did you feel like, all right, I'm back, I'm in a rhythm, I feel really good?
I'd say after that drive, everything kind of settled in. They're playing very similar to what we saw on film in terms of, the looks that we've seen. We have a great game plan for it. I had my bad plays, time to move on.
And then you've obviously been the guy that's been hyping up your other quarterbacks and guys on the sidelines all up until this point. What were the players saying to you when you got back and you were really on a roll?
Oh, they were tremendous. Especially Stetson and really all the guys, Stetson, Carson, and DeJuan. It's a really phenomenal quarterback room to be a part of. I think everyone's really supportive of each other. We all four of us want the team to win before we want anything else. And Stetson and I have been really good friends since I got here. I really appreciate him. I'm always there to help him out, and he was there the whole night to help me out.
Hey, JT, on that final touchdown drive you guys had, you put a throw right on Kieris and he drops it, and then you put a throw on George and it looks like he drops it. Where was your mind sort of before that final touchdown pass to Kieris, and what did you see on the play there?
It was really next play. It's not something you think about. You didn't come up with 2 plays in a row. As soon as that happens, you're like, damn, wish that happened. But I really focus on staying neutral. Not getting down on ourselves for that, not getting too up and, just being overly positive for no reason. But my thoughts were purely on the coverage, the play, best look, best probability of who's going to win, and throw it up to Kieris.
We'll next go to Blaine Gilmer, followed by Alec McQuaid.
Hey, JT, how shocked were you to see zero coverage on that 3rd and 20 where Kier scored there at the end? And then also, how much leeway did you have to change in and out of plays this week?
Gotcha. Great questions. Was I surprised? I'm not going to say I was surprised at seeing cover zero. Not only Mississippi State has shown it, but not only them. It's something you'll see a decent amount. You'll get cover zero trying to get you to just throw the ball out quick, get it out your hands, rally and tackle, and get off the field. So it wasn't too surprising, but when I knew what we had called, when I saw the zero shell, I was real excited because I knew we were about to score. And then in terms of what I'm allowed to do at the line, I'd like to say pretty much anything that I'd want within the system. So we have certain plays that are called checks. We have, certain things where if you get this look, check to this. And I think Coach Monken gives really all of us a lot of freedom to put us in the right play. And he's all about having quarterbacks enhance the play. There's only so much that he can do in, calling a play before we see the defense. He loves to have, a quarterback that can see the defense and then fix whatever needs to be fixed.
We'll next go, probably our last 2 questions tonight. We'll go to Emily Gagnon, followed by Lance McCurley. Okay, we'll just go to Lance McCurley for our final question this evening.
Hey, JT, even though it wasn't a packed house here at Stanford tonight, what was it like playing in I know you've been, at a fair bit game of the season, but what's it like playing in front of the home crowd in a night game at Stanford, and how does it compare to playing in the Pac-12 at most of those night games?
Yeah, good point. I really can't judge too much just because we're not even close to full capacity with the everything going on. But I mean, I can't say enough about how great the fan base here is. They've been super great with me. Wish I got to meet some more of them this year. But it's such a great experience. What we do going in the fourth quarter with the red lights and everything, I absolutely love what we do here.
JT, thanks, and congratulations on a great game.
Thank you, guys.